This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the star's prerogative to change teams.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got D. Antetokounmpo out there with D. Then there's Boss, and it's Lighty in at the 2. And for Athens, Nedovic out there with Farrell. Then there's Lights out. Then it's White, and it's the captain in at the small forward position. Here is Doc. Over to the wing. Here's Dio. White covering. They get it back. And it's sent back by White.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First one falls for it. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fellow who's so capable on his free throw.
Pass to Papagiannis. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Here's Dio. Here's Howard. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Nedovic. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Howard with it. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Whitey the pass to D.
Just one missed field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
The shot that time, not on target. Outside, White. The pass to Farrell. Here's the captain. Inside. Here's Papagiannis. Yep, that one goes. Papagiannis has got his second basket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Count that one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Takes it inside. Count it.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Dio. Production averages almost 11 points a game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to the right wing. Back to Farrell. Athens moving the ball around. Outside, White. Out to the right wing. Rockets hits. Nedovic misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Come to me, come to me.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Howard misses. For Athens, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Who's watching it?
Pass to Papagiannis. To the left wing. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Athens with some changes. The Monsters checked in for White. Baddest one comes in for Nedovic. And it's Dimes in for Yogi Ferrell.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Passes it to Dime. Going inside. Goes back up. No good with the layup.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Baddest one passes to Papianis. Pass to Floyd. Here's the captain. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And that one, good.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Fall. It's deflected. And now Athens on the break. Floyd, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout, timeout.
Looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Evans, he's checked in for Athens. .146 left to play here in the first. Fall passes to Gist, trying to get something going, and he sinks the layup.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Perry passes to Papianis. And the pass to Goose. Pass to Gist. The turnaround jumper. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Evans passes to Papianis. Got a piece of it. Here is Doc. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Baddest one. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Misses in close. Getting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here is Doc. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Passes it to Fall. 6 to shoot. Here's a Kobo. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Evans outside. Pass to Perry. Here's Papianis. And he drops it in from the low post. Papianis has got 10.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And that does it for the first quarter. Athens ahead. Up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Goose out there with the Monster. Then it's D. Then there's Big Dog. And it's a Kobo in at the point. And now Athens on the break. Here's Papianis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, they want more to pass up that chance following the steal.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Athens?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
No, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Here's a Kobo. Shot clock at 6. Here's D. Off target with the open look. Athens leading by 7. And there's the pass to the kid. Over to the left wing. Athens moving the ball around. Baddest one passes to Papagiannis. Here's the kid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in around 24%. Not a good showing here. Here's a Kobo. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's a Kobo. Athens getting their last shot to go. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. D passes to a Kobo. It's hauled in by Athens.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
It's good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo.
Timeout.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And Athens will go with a different look here. Whitey's checked in for lights out. The captain comes in for smooth. Nedovic is checked in for baddest one. And it's Baller in for dimes. Here's Nedovic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to the captain. To the right side. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 3-on-3. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Howard. He can't get that one, so Athens will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Passes to Nedovic. And here's White. The kid passes to Nedovic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Down low. And the chain by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Okobo looking over the floor. Back to Howard. To the middle. Here's D. Yes, that goes in. Now just a 5-point Athens lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timeout. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And Athens with some changes. The Monsters checked in for White. Smooth comes in for the kid. And Farrell subbed in for Ball. Here's a Kobo. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Doc. Here's the captain. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. The captain's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here is Doc. Covered by Evans. No good that time. Athens leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Farrell. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here is Doc. He has 7. Out to the wing. Here's Goose. It's deflected. Evans outside. Now the pass to the captain. Athens moving the ball around. Nedovic. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Nedovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Just a dunk. He takes it in. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's the captain. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. The captain's got the lead up to 11 now for Athens. Here is Doc. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Looking to end the run, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game so far.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And so it's Athens, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. Their defense.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. Checking out Athens. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're running some great offense right now. Working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the season.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The monster out there with the captain. Then there's lights out. Then it's the franchise. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to Floyd. Here's Nedovic. Here's the captain. And the 3 off target. Passes it to Howard. That one doesn't drop. So Athens will take it the other way. Right wing. The pass to Ford. Got a piece of it. Here's Dio. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Panathinaikos.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Papagini doesn't go that time. Shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Howard, the pass to D. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you guys can see the speed of Yogi Ferrell puts the defense in a bind at times. This guy can be difficult to guard without fouling.
And Athens with some changes. Whitey's checked in for the monster. Baddest one comes in for the captain. And it's Dimes in for Nedovic. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the wing right side. Pass to D. shot. White, good.
Timeout, timeout.
Coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so the timeout here by Steve Nash.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And Athens with some changes. Smooth comes in for lights out. And it's the kid in for Farrell. Pass to D. Here is Doc. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, just 5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. Athens leading by 8. Inside, unloads. Evans, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's D. Cranes the three-pointer. D's got 7.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The pass to the kid to the right side. And there's the feed to Evans. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Antetokounmpo, no good. For Athens, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Athens shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Here's Dio. Pass to Howard. Sweet move, and they'll get another chance. They get it back. Pass to Goose. Fires the 3. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Champs checked in for Boss. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the teardrop. Not going to go that time, so Athens will take it the other way.
Watch outside!
Here's baddest one. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Athens moving the ball around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's a Kobo. Up again. Now Athens with it. They're on a 14-3 run. Evans passes to the kid. Here's baddest one.
Stay there.
Evans inside. The rebound by Akobo. Akobo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's 1:26 left in the third. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Athens with some changes. The Monsters checked in for Evans. The captain comes in for White. And Nedovic is subbed in for the kid. Passes to Perry. To the wing on the left. Here's the captain. Here's baddest one. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. It's tipped. Lets it go from deep. That's it. And the Athens lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from D.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
It's deflected. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Lights out, checked in for Athens. Yogi Ferrell comes in for Dimes. The shot's good from Nedovic.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Driving inside. Akobo. Here's Goose. Here's the pass to Gist. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 7. Misses off the left iron. Now Athens with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Farrell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Got it up. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Athens with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The monster out there with Fall. Then it's Dean, it's Goose, and it's Whitey at the shooting guard position.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
No coverage that time. D's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Papagiannis. Pass to Farrell. Here's Papagiannis. Farrell kicks to Nedovic. Pass to Ford. In the corner, Farrell. Three-pointer. Papagiannis. It's good on the putback. And Athens leads by 15.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here is Doc. Out to the right wing. Here's Dio. Got a hand on it. Here's Nedovic. Passes it to Ford. Here's Papagiannis. Farrell for 3. He can't hit that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Dio. The pass to Doc. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Floyd passes to Nedovic. Right wing. Here's Papagiannis. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. D passes to Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes to the bucket for the layup. Fall's got his first 2 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Athens calls time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Whitey's checked in for Athens. Banished one comes in for the captain. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Whitey. And it's sent down high right. And it's out of bounds. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Lighty. He trends the turnaround jump shot. Doc's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Nedovic. Here's Papagiannis. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Pass to Farrell. For the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Dio.
With the foul.
It's hauled in by Athens. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Baddest one passes to White. Brings it up and in. Timeout. Reverse.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Lights out.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And they were in danger of losing back-to-back games before he stepped to the forefront here tonight. This was not a game he was going to let get away from him.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Back to Farrell. Pass to baddest one. Over to the wing. Here's Nedovic. Drains it from beyond the arc. And Athens leads by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Athens.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lights Out.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. Outside, Jones. From downtown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Oh. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Morgan. He kicks it to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Now Athens with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. From deep, Evans. That shot is off. Now Thomas. So it's Athens winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.